I just feel really, really comfortable because Joe Shane feels comfortable. He feels like he made the right moves, and he feels really, really comfortable now being able to pick whatever he feels like is the best player on the board instead of being like, oh my goodness, we need a quarterback, or oh my goodness, we need a cornerback, or oh my goodness, we need a wide receiver, we need this, we need that. We It's not that we don't need it. We could definitely use it, but what I'm saying is all the positions have their starters. So now we are picking basically the best of the best, and whatever position they may be. I feel like that's the strategy they're going into. But if Browns don't pick up Shador Sanders and they pick up Hunter, we should 100% pick up. All right, my Giants supporters, we heard the man. We heard what he said. Do we believe him? We're going to have to. What else we going to do? We only a few days away from the beginning of a new era. We all confused. We all have a million different directions that we could go. But we could also all agree after such a terrible season last year, this new year is beginning different. The Russell Wilson and the Jameis Winston, just the locker room presence of those two have changed everything, I feel like. The energy they brought in. Not to mention Haaland as well and Adebo. Both of them. Especially Haaland. He's very vocal and he's very in tune. And that's very much what we need. With all these new players that just got drafted a year or two ago, like Deontay Banks, like Nubin from last year, Phillips. These are young men that need to grow within this new, well, it's not a new system. Thank God we kept the same system. I understand the system last year looked horrible, and it did. So we are in a very good position right now, and we can go in so many different directions. First of all, we know we can't go with Ward. So Ward is going to Tennessee. They're already rolling the dice. I mean, it's pretty much written in stone at this point. Now, this is where we come in. We in the top 3, right? You got the Browns coming in. There's no reason for us to jump up to the Browns to get Hunter, Abdul Carter, or Shador Sanders. We don't have to jump one. We have to see what the Browns are doing. And one of the key points of Joe Shane's presser was that he said he didn't feel like he was backed up into a corner and had to make a decision on a specific position. He didn't. He didn't have to make no decision on that. He can pick the best play available. Now, let's see the scenarios, right? So we got Ward, he already gone, right? Let's say the Browns shock the entire world. They go for Abdul Carter. I think, in my opinion, at that point, we have no choice but to get Travis Hunter. I'm sorry, Shador Sanders. I'm sorry. I want you at 3, but you can't pass on Travis Hunter. You know you've been throwing to him. And he's been picking other quarterback on top of that. Like, how many players can say that? That I picked quarterback and I scored on their team. You know what I mean? Like, there's not too many players that can say that. So he's a generational talent. We're going to have to pick up Hunter in that, case. But if the Browns select Sanders, then we definitely go on Travis Hunter. If they select Travis Hunter, I feel like we should go for Sanders. But if you guys went for Abdul Carter, I wouldn't be mad at you. So either way you look at this entire thing, it is built for us to come out with something good. Hopefully great, but at minimum, I would say good. We could all agree on that, right? I mean, how could you go wrong with either Sanders, Abdul Carter, or Travis Hunter? You can't go wrong with none of them. And I feel really, really good about Russell Wilson. And even if we do get Sanders, I feel like Sanders should sit down at the beginning of the season. I don't think we should just throw him to the Wolves right away. I think him sitting back behind somebody like Russell Wilson, I think Russell Wilson would lead by example and he will learn a lot. And I believe Russell Wilson can win a lot of games. And I think with our defense, the way it's shaped up, we could win games with Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston for certain. But we still need a quarterback. We still need a future. So I understand Abdul Carter. We beef up the defense, so that's going to be our identity. And then we're going to rock out with Russell Wilson and one of the second, third, maybe even fourth round quarterbacks. You know, all the ones everybody's been talking about, the Milrose and so forth. I understand Milroe ain't going to go. Yeah, Milroe might be the fourth overall pick. No, he's not going to be because the Patriots. But what I'm saying is he reminds me of my boy from the Colts. You know, it was the same thing. And he's competing with Daniel Jones right now. And he was picked number 4 as well. And it was all about, wow, look at the athlete. First of all, he can definitely throw the ball. And that's about it. You know what I mean? Everything else that comes in with the quarterback scenario wasn't really there for that, you know? I just feel really, really comfortable because Joe Shane feels comfortable. He feels like he made the right moves. And he feels really, really comfortable now being able to pick whatever he feels like is the best player on the board instead of being like, oh my goodness, we need a quarterback, or oh my goodness, we need a cornerback, or oh my goodness, we need a wide receiver, we need this, we need that. It's not that we don't need it, we could definitely use it, but what I'm saying is all the positions have their starters, so now we are picking basically the best of the best, you know, and whatever position they may be. I feel like that's the strategy they're going into. But if Browns don't pick up Shedeur Sanders and they pick up Hunter, we should 100% pick up Sanders, in my opinion. If you guys like Abdul Carter, I'm with you. I wouldn't be mad. If they pick him, I'm not going to boo him like we did to Daniel Jones, right? I never booed him, but I know you guys did. So for certain, either way they go. But I feel like Sanders, if we can't get Travis Hunter, we need Sanders. And I don't know why everybody keeps talking about he can't throw deep. Are you crazy? Have you seen his stats? Have you seen his him throwing? Are you crazy? Like I feel like his specialty is the deep throws. You know what I mean? Even under pressure, he be throwing dimes in the perfect spots too. And he reminds me a lot of like Russell Wilson when it comes to the camaraderie with the wide receivers and the receivers, tight ends, and so forth, right? So with the receiving corps, it seems like he's in tune with them, you know, and I really, really like that. And that's what I feel like Russell Wilson does as well. Even to this day, you know, he's turning 37, you know, still doing the same thing, getting his receivers, tight ends, extra workout before, you know what I mean? Like that's how it got to be. And I love that we got that mind state of Russell Wilson up in the building. We got the mind state of a Jameis Winston up in the building. These guys just want to elevate and win games, and they're veterans, and that's what they want to do, and that's what we want to do, right? We as New York Giants supporters, we need wins, and that's all we're gonna get around these parts, hopefully. Hopefully. Anyways, guys, I gave you my thoughts on Joe Shane. You give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Go Giants. We only a few days away from finally finding out who's who we gonna pick, who they gonna pick. Wow. Season is around the corner. Still a long way, but it's around the corner though.